We know by now that Donald Trump takes things deeply personally, and he also loves censoring the things that make him uncomfortable. And so we have the perfect story to demonstrate all these worst characteristics of Donald Trump, where something politically incorrect was done in art, the Republicans can't stand it, and so they've killed it. And so here's what it is. On Monday, Republican Representative Andrew Clyde introduced a bill. This would amend a US code to withhold at least $185 million in transportation funding from the District of Columbia unless the mayor there removed the Black Lives Matter phrasing from the street. You've probably seen this art. It says Black Lives Matter on a street. The legislation also called that the street be redesignated into Liberty Plaza and call for the district to remove all the Black Lives Matter Plaza references from city websites and official documents. Okay, so this mural obviously came about after George Floyd died. The street was renamed, and artists and city workers painted the slogan just 4 days after federal law enforcement used chemical irritants. Remember when Donald Trump wanted to hold up the Bible upside down as the Antichrist would, and they cleared all the protesters? They did it right after that. And so here's the thing, she's doing it. They're getting rid of the art, which if you're a conservative, you celebrate, I guess. Yay, death to art I don't agree with. Death to a message that I don't agree with. Death to speech that I'm not a fan of. We will wield, again, not just like a boycott or whatever of some conservative organization. No, this is literal censorship. This is government action to control speech. And in this case, it's because it's politically incorrect speech. No. You don't say Black Lives Matter. That's the wrong politics. And so we will censor you in this case. And so that's what they've done. Death to speech, death to art, because we don't like it. And again, it has to be renamed too. Everything that we don't like has to be renamed, okay? So that's gonna be Liberty Plaza, and we've got the Gulf of America, and it's gonna be a Texas strip steak. Everything needs to be named to make me feel warm and cozy and fuzzy on my insides, Sharon. And so look, she conceded, I guess with that much money on the line, I suppose she has to. That's the terrible situation we've ended up in. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not exactly Sophie's choice, but it's like, do I put up with this dingbat nonsense? And then my people suffer. It's why Zelensky is tweeting out apologies and translating things about how he really does want peace and pretending that Putin didn't invade him. You just have to deal with this toddler as best you can. And I don't really want to offend toddlers, okay? I believe you have one, and I don't believe negotiating with your toddler is this difficult, okay? But it is this psychological nonsense that you have to deal with. So yeah, take it down, and then maybe sometime in the future when this fool goes off to wherever fools like him eventually go, we can get back to being somewhat civilized.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we ever get back there. But it's not just that it's being done. It's that this is what this representative did. This representative ran for office, had volunteers and donors, and ran a campaign so they can police art around the world. That's what this is. Like, I don't want to downplay this. The biggest crisis facing America was the existence of that art on a crosswalk. That was the biggest. Measles, that's nothing. Who cares about measles? Rising prices is literally nothing. The fact that America is setting up an empire, we're gonna start conquering stuff all over the world. That's not an issue. Don't even worry about it. It was that art that we need to shut down. And so, again, I'm trying to learn lessons. If there's art that we don't like, we can get rid of it as soon as we're in power. We can pull funding to entire states. If Florida has any statues I don't like, no, you're done. You don't get any federal funding. If you've named things in a way that I don't like, no, you're not gonna get, and we're gonna pull all of your funding unless everything is politically correct the way we demand it to be. That's what they're saying, that's how our government should run. Renaming it to Liberty Plaza. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that goes far enough. The word plaza, not super patriotic. I think it should be Liberty America. It should just be, no, actually Liberty's not good. It should be America, America. That's what it should be named. That's what makes me feel confident once again. These are the most sensitive people in the world. They throw out terms like snowflake. That it has bothered them for years that this art that they don't even see exists. So that's what they're doing. Pathetic. Members make a difference here at TYT. You help make the show happen, and we see you in the chat with your loyalty badge. Click the join button to become a member today.